Hello and welcome to the training video on where we're going to look at videos and GIFs. So what is the difference between a GIF and a video? Well, a GIF is normally a sequence of images made to represent a video. So we join lots of images together to give that animated feel that we would experience within a video. So let's start adding a video and a GIF to our digital signage solution. Once you've logged in, you will come to your My Creatives homepage. And we're going to move to the top left hand corner where it says New Creative. So we're going to create a new creative or presentation. So I'm going to left click on there. I can now choose to edit an existing template, or I can start fresh with a blank page. And we're going to go with the blank page. So I'm going to left click on the plus symbol. On the left hand side are my widgets. So this is how we bring in the information. In the middle is our canvas. So this is representing the screen, so what people will see. And on the right hand side here is where we can edit the widgets. So it's automatically gone onto the default, which is creative. And this is where we can do things such as change the name, change the size of our canvas if we wanted to. But in this video, we're just going to change the name. So I'm going to go to creative, click on the name, and I'm just going to type in video. Next thing I'm going to do is bring in a video. So I'm going to go to the left hand side. And under our widgets, we've got essential, and the second topic is media, and the very first one is video. I can either left click, drag and drop it wherever I would like it on the canvas, or I can simply left click and it will default to the middle of my canvas for me. If I want to move the location, if I left click in the middle, keeping my left finger pressed down, I can move it around the canvas, and then once it's in the position I would like it, I just let go. To change the size of our widget, if we go to the side or to a corner, you will notice that the cursor goes from an arrow to 2 arrows. So this means I can resize the item. So I've gone to the bottom right hand corner. I'm going to left click, keeping my left mouse button pressed down, and I'm just going to pull it down the screen, and we can see it gets bigger. If I push it up the screen, it gets smaller. So I'm going to leave it round about there, I think. Now what I'm going to do is choose what video I want to play in there. To do this, because we have highlighted the video widget, come over to the right hand side. It's showing at the top here that we're on a video and it's empty. We haven't chosen our asset yet. If you've uploaded videos previously through the Media Center or a colleague has, you will see them here. And all we need to do is left click on it and it will automatically populate. We can go to Open Media Center and upload a new video, but we're going to do that in a moment with a GIF. Now, we can see the video is within the widget, but we've got this area at the top and the bottom. And the reason for this is the widget is a default as a squared shape. Our video is at 16:9 aspect ratio, so it's a slightly different shape. We could just leave it because we can still add items on top of it, so we can get into layering if we wanted to, and it wouldn't interfere at all. But if you do want the widget to match the size of the video, if we come over to the right hand side and we're still on the video widget, and if I go to size and position, and then on the right hand side here we've got the little tiny padlock, so if I click on there, and you'll notice it's opened, and it also meant the constraint element proportion, so it means we can change the shape now. So now if I just go to the top, grab hold of it and bring it down, can you see that widget is getting smaller? But it's still keeping the correct width, and we've now made it so it's a perfect fit. Left click, and I'm just going to move that into the middle of my screen. So now we've added our video, what we can now do is bring in a GIF in. To do this, we're going to go over to the left hand side again to our widgets, and next to video is the GIF widget. So if I left click on it, it's now opened it up, and I'm just going to move that across so it's parallel to the video, and I'm just going to move it down. Can you see it's now telling me it's the same height because we had the yellow line come up, and the same for the bottom. Now we don't have any GIFs uploaded because we're not seeing any on the right hand side here, so I'm going to click on Open Media Center. We still don't have any GIFs, so what we have to do is upload it. So to do this, I'm going to click on Upload Media, and it's giving me two choices, my device, so that's your computer, or we can go over to GIPHY. So I'm going to click on my device. I'm now going to navigate to wherever my GIF folder is, which is on the desktop, and we can see one called Belief. So I'm highlighted it. I'm now going to go to the bottom right hand corner and click open. It's uploading at the very top here. We can see the progress bar, and it will just take a moment, again, depending on the size of your GIF and also your internet speed on how long it takes, but it normally only takes a few moments. So there we go. So my GIF is now ready for me to use. Now I can either left click to go back and add it the same way as we did for the video, or because it's ticked, if I go to the top right hand corner, it says add to creative. So I'm going to left click on there, and it's automatically going to populate that area for me. And it would take just a moment before we get a preview of it, and we can see if we need to amend the size of our widget at all. There we go. Okay, so this time we've got the opposite problem. It's a square widget, a square GIF in a rectangle 16 by 9 shape. So exactly the same process. I can then just maneuver it down until it's the right size and move it into position. I hope you've enjoyed this video on how to bring in a video and how to bring in GIFs. Thank you for your time.